Good morning! Happy Wednesday! It's hump day! And like I said last Wednesday, you know what that means? It is just that much closer to the weekend. So we'll be going out to Halloween Horror Nights again this weekend. Can't wait. I can't get enough of Horror Nights. I don't know about you guys. I hope that you're not getting sick of these Horror Nights vlogs because we've got a couple more coming, and then hopefully the following weekend we're gonna go to Hallowscream, and I mentioned it in the video a few days ago, and I know some of you guys were really excited, so that makes me really excited because I was already really excited, and now I'm like doubly excited because I've never been and I can't wait to see it. I've been watching some vlogs that other people have been filming from Hallowscream. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if the whole thing is themed like voodoo or like Louisiana kind of a thing, but the ones that I saw were, and that's pretty sweet, so I can't wait. I just finished making breakfast and I was thinking, so you know, yesterday's video we finished watching season 4 of Breaking Bad. Please no spoilers, please no spoilers. I noticed, and I know a lot of people talk about this on the internet, is that Walt Jr. basically is on the show to eat breakfast. That's all that he does, is eat pancakes and, you know, bacon and eggs and whatever. Like, he's just eating breakfast all the time. And it kind of made me have a little bit of breakfast envy because I eat the same thing every single day. I eat 2 eggs, a piece of toast, and tea or coffee every day, and that's what I eat for breakfast. And I was like, man, I wish I could have pancakes or like bacon or waffles. Yeah. Do you guys ever have that where you watch TV and you wish that you could eat the food they're eating? No, just me? Okay. Run free. Oh no, what'd you find? Is it a snake? It's probably a snake. Yeah, pee on it. That'll show him who's boss. I like how you just pee on the concrete. Cool, thanks. So I know I showed you guys the pile of palm fronds that are outside. You can kind of see them like right there, and there's a couple over there. Tim told me that he was going to burn them at some point. We never did because we went to Horror Nights and then we watched Breaking Bad and it took over our entire lives, and then we were obsessed and that's all we did for days and days. So I know there's a snake living in there, and I'm like afraid to go in the backyard at all because I don't want to see the snake. And I know there's a snake living in there because I heard some rustling and it was bigger than a lizard. So yeah, so we might be burning those tonight, but Tim has almost a dentist appointment. Tim has an eye doctor's appointment this afternoon. As soon as he gets home, we have to go to the eye doctor, and I have to go because you can't drive after you have your eyes dilated, or you shouldn't drive, I guess, after you have your eyes dilated. So we're gonna go do that, and then I would like to burn some of those palm fronds just to get them out of the way back there so I can mow the grass, because I can't mow the grass until those are gone because there's a snake. Does that make sense? My whole logic revolves around snakes, and I know there's a snake out there. Tim called me and gave me some not wonderful news about the house, which I kind of thought we were over this like yes and no days because we signed all of this paperwork, which made me think that we were kind of like in it, that they couldn't like take us out of the running for the house because we paid almost $1,000 that is non-refundable. So I thought that was kind of like a, hey, you're gonna get it now because you've already paid all this money. We can't take it away from you now. But apparently that's all not true, that they can take it away. Basically, this company something happened to the way that they write their loans, and now we may not qualify, but we won't know for some time. So we're back in limbo. Yay, limbo. Yay. It's so irritating. I just don't understand. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if I'll ever know what's happening until we get the keys. But that's not fun. Not fun at all. I blame it on the government. In all reality, this is not the government's fault in any way, shape, or form because we don't have a federally funded loan. We have a conventional mortgage, so it's really not the government's fault. But I kind of wish it was, because I'd like to blame somebody, and I'd like to blame the government. So I'm watching the Mindy Project while I'm making Tim's breakfast for tomorrow, which are the fun protein waffles. He eats the same breakfast every day too, but he doesn't complain about it like I do. But I'm watching the Mindy Project, and Max from The Happy Endings is on. That makes me wonder, did Happy Endings get canceled? Because that would be really sad. That was a great show. Do you guys know if it got canceled? Tell me. So I was getting ready to mop the kitchen floor because I do have like things around the house that I should be doing, but I just wait until the very last minute to do them. So I started to do it and I kept smelling something super weird. And it's definitely my shoes that I've been wearing to Halloween Horror Nights. So that's really gross. They smell so bad. I don't know if I can wash them, but I'm gonna try because they really stink. Like worse than Bandit. Speaking of smelly dogs, here's a fun fact I learned about smelly dogs from the internet. You know how they have that thing that's cat facts where they like, if somebody hates you, they might put your number on the internet and then all these random people will send you cat facts texts? Yeah, that's a thing. I would not want to get any of those. But there was a thing called dog facts and they said, you know how dogs smell like corn chips sometimes? If you guys have dogs, you probably know what I'm talking about. Sometimes they smell like a Dorito and it's like, why? Well, because on their paws, in their pads, they have, you know, they're constantly in contact with the ground, so they just breed bacteria, and that smells like corn chips. The mixture of whatever is on their pads and the dirt that they walk on all the time smells like a Dorito. So there's a dog fact for you. Pretty gross, right? Tim just called me and told me he's on his way home, and then we have to rush. Those are my little feet rushing to the eye doctor. And then after that, dinner and Breaking Bad? I don't know, I'd like to finish it within the next 2 days so that I can look at the internet again. Because I've been not looking so that I don't get even more spoiled. Spoiler alerts. Not spoiled. Somebody spoiled it for me is basically what I'm trying to say. I know how it ends. But I don't know what happens in between. And that's a big part of it. So, Breaking Bad.
I'm back from the eye doctor, and my eyes are dilated. It was a very strange dilation process because normally I just go and they put drops in my eyes and I'm like, all right, sweet, that is terrible and it burns. But then they go and then they come back. But this lady, she put drops in my eyes and then she marked my eyes with like a yellow marker. And then she said to me, she looked at them through the little microscope thing that she has and she's like, your right eye is real red. Is there something wrong? And I was like, no, it's just we have this thing at work where the air conditioner doesn't work so good and it dries out my eyes. And she's like, I don't know, that's more than just dryness. It's irritated. And she's like, I'm gonna put some drops in there to lubricate it. And so she put these drops in there. And what happened was it felt like my tear ducts like became swollen. It was really weird. It felt like I had like little peas in the inside of my eyes. Strange. I've never had that happen before. But on another note, having my eyes dilated, like I can't see you guys for heck right now because you're blurry because my eyes are dilated. But I can see like far away totally fine. Like if I look back there at the picture, clear as day. You guys totally blurry. It's a strange phenomenon. And when I have my contacts out, up here I can totally see, whereas right now I can't see anything because my eyes are dilated and I have contacts in. Jen and I were trying to figure this out on the way home. What's the difference between an optometrist and an ophthalmologist? Look at what we're getting for dinner. Hot dogs and Brussels sprouts. I really hope this is in focus for you guys because I can't tell. Oh, and Breaking Bad. So, I had my eyes dilated today and my dad always said that the best cure for that to make your eyes not be dilated anymore is beer.
Really?
My eyes are not dilated anymore, but we wanted to have some beer. This is one that my friend Josh made and it's over carbonated. We think, like he didn't...
Well, I know that it is because when I tried to drink it, it exploded all over the kitchen. There was just beer everywhere.
Yeah, so...
But that was also a week ago.
Yeah, I'm hoping that it's calmed down since then, so we're going to take it outside just in case.
I kind of feel like we're ghost hunting.
Maybe we are.
We're ghost hunting. Oh, it
really
feels
nice
awesome
outside.
out here. We should have a fire. I hope a ghost appears.
Yeah. Go. You ready?
Yeah. It was when I tried to pour it. Oh, dang. Shoot. I wonder when it's gonna...
Look at it. Just, it's like boiling almost.
Yeah. Try to pour it in a cup. That's even worse. Oh my god.
It's just like non-stop.
It's a beer fountain.
Let me try some.
That's not gonna taste very good.
Tastes like straight alcohol.
Oh no.
My mom and everybody that I know, especially my mom, has been saying that they're going to kill off a major character on The Simpsons. And so she sent this email to me and my brother because we both like The Simpsons. And my response was, Maud Flanders? Mm-hmm. And then my brother's response back was, bleeding gums, Murphy. Oh, these Simpsons jokes. So I think the alcohol content in that one beer was a little bit high because I'm a little bit tipsy. But Jen drove us to go get some Guinness. So now we're gonna drink some Guinness to help my eyes, because you know I need it. I don't have to work tomorrow. So we started from the bottle, now we're beer.
What?
Was that good?
That was terrible.
Oh.
Everything's coming up, Tim.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. Couldn't do it. I've been awake too long. Fell asleep like 15,000 times, and Jen tried her hardest to keep me awake. We made it through episode half of 7 of season 5. I just can't stay awake. I'm sorry. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now it's time to pay the price.